What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland. On this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about everything fragrance related. Any interest in that kind of content, then welcome to the right place. Welcome to the Fresh Squad, the freshest squad here on YouTube. If you want to join the Fresh Squad, you got to subscribe. Hit that button. It's totally free, costs you nothing. And in the process, you elevate, you improve, you enhance, and you evolve your freshness. Your freshness being you bringing your best self into every situation and scenario, treating people with respect and understanding. And we use fragrance as a foundation of that, or at least a starting place. You will feel it and others will smell it. Now today we are doing a subscriber request video. I had someone named, I think Guy or Guy. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I think you're from Australia. He reached out to me on Instagram saying, hey, can you do a video talking about pairing your outfits or fashion style with fragrance? And I realized, like, okay, I've done that before years ago, and that video is in desperate need of an update. So that's what we're doing today. We're going a little bit more in depth. I think in that previous video I did 3 outfits for 3 different occasions, and I paired a fragrance with each outfit. Today we have 6. So it's hopefully not going to be too long for you, but it's going to be quite a bit of changing for me. Really quick, I want to outline what we're going to be going over. And as we go along, I'll be explaining my philosophies behind the pairings of things. I'm not going to dump that on you up front. We're going to talk about casual scenarios during the daytime in the warmer months. We're going to talk about casual scenarios in the nighttime during warmer months, like a date or something like that. The same thing will go for the cooler months. So casual day, cool, casual night, cool. That's 4 so far. And then just to keep it simple, we're gonna do formal, warm, and formal, cool. So formal outfits and fragrances to wear, again, during the warmer months and during the cooler months. And formal is usually gonna be an evening thing. So that's kind of what I have in mind. We're talking about a formal occasion. Anyway, let's dive right into it. Okay, our first occasion is casual day, warm. So wearing something out during the day, during the warmer months, casually. You're not doing anything too serious. Maybe you're hanging out with friends. Maybe you're running errands. Maybe you're just out for a walk. Whatever it may be, it's casual. The first thing I'm going to do is go over my outfit. And this is a very, very, very simple and classic outfit. I got the blank white tee. This is actually coming from Into the AM, one of their brand new essential tees. I love them. They're just as great as their regular tees with the logo, except no logo this time. Great fit. They hold their shape in the wash, they don't shrink, they keep their color, and they're super versatile and you can layer them. We'll talk more about that later. Anyway, if it's hot, I like to wear light colors. Light colors are great for the heat. I might pair that with some jeans if it's not too warm. If I want to have a little bit more of a put together look. I'm just wearing some white sneakers, my Adidas Superstars. These are classics, can't go wrong. So obviously, very simple breakdown here. But say you want it to be a little bit more casual, even maybe a little bit more sporty, we could go with something like this. So, threw some shorts on. Got these athletic shoes. These are from Adidas. I couldn't tell you the name of them, but obviously, again, a very casual look. I might actually ditch the watch. A lot of you guys ask about my watches. I just have 2 main watches that I use. This is coming from Citizen. This is one of their eco drives. It's called the Axiom. It runs on light. And I love that. So technically it could last forever. Real classy. I also have another watch, which I'll show you later. If you do wear glasses and you have multiple pairs, it's good to be casual with your glasses if you're wearing casual clothing. So these are some casual glasses I got from Glasses USA. And you can see it works well with this kind of outfit if I'm gonna wear glasses. One thing you might notice as we move along, you'll see that all my clothes are pretty form-fitting. They're not super skinny and tight, but they're form-fitting, and I am a proponent of wearing clothes that fit you, especially if you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be seen as mature. I do think that is something to keep in mind. This is just my style. Your style may differ, so these are just guidelines, but that's something that you're gonna see as we move forward. And getting into the main event, a fragrance that I would pair with a casual outfit on a warm day. Something like this, Dior Homme Cologne. Very, very casual fragrance. This is super light, super citrusy, super refreshing and uplifting. Some people say it smells like ice cold glass of lemonade. I could agree with that. It doesn't smell like lemonade. I think it's more bergamot, maybe with some like musk and things like that. It's beautiful. Again, super bright, super uplifting, very fresh, very casual. let's move on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and change pants and shoes here. Here we go. All right, so got on these camel jeans essentially. I have on my brown leather boots from Thursday. These are Chelsea boots. I love Chelsea boots for the fall. Again, we're talking about the cooler weather. And I'm gonna keep on this t-shirt and I'm gonna show you why. Like I said, with these kind of t-shirts, you can layer them. So in the fall, you might wanna throw on some kind of overshirt. I got this beautiful flannel from Express. I believe this is in a, like a burgundy, and you could just throw this on top. I might wear this by itself without an undershirt, which is fine. You've probably seen that in previous videos. And you're gonna see I have some cat hair. All this stuff has just been washed, but when you have a cat, there's no escape. Guys, you always need one of these if you have pets, or regardless, a lint roller. These things are absolutely crucial. I'm never without one. I take them when I travel because, again, when you have pets, somehow you wash clothes, you pack them in a suitcase, they still end up furry in your suitcase somehow. Your pet's hair follows you. So I always have one of these. So as you can see, here's our fit. I might roll my sleeves up a bit. Again, being pretty casual here. And again, I like the layering with this. I like the color contrast, but there's a lot of complementary stuff going on here. Again, we got this earthiness with the shoes here, matching the earthiness up top.
I'm not a fashion guru, by the way, just so you guys know, a little disclaimer.
This is what I think looks good, and I might throw on a watch here. Might throw on my gold Axiom Eco Drive from Citizen. Not sponsored, by the way, I just love their watches. And a fragrance I would pair with this kind of outfit. Casual day cool is what we're talking about here. And I would go with Bois 1920 Dolce di Giorno. And this is a beautiful woody spicy fragrance with some sweet nuances. Lots of cinnamon. You got some fruity plum in here, very juicy. You do have Cypriol, which is this kind of like old aged woody quality in there. You even have a little bit of vanilla. It is simply a gorgeous fragrance. It's pretty versatile, even though it's quite unique, but I would easily wear it casually during the day dressed like this. That is Bois 1920 Dolce di Giorno, the green juice. All right, it's time for casual night warm. This is something I might wear on a date. And again, it is warm, so I do have a short sleeve shirt on. This is from Express, just a short sleeve collared button. And I could have went with black jeans, but I'm sticking with blue. I'm gonna put on black for something else, but I do have my black leather Chelsea boots, again from Thursday. They are not sponsors. Again, I just love their stuff. And it goes well, black and black up here. Again, a very simple look, kind of a classic look here. Again, you can see everything is fitting pretty slim to my body. I just like that look. It looks more put together, it looks more clean. And rocking my gold watch for this outfit. If I were to put on some glasses, I might put on some darker glasses. So maybe these Ray-Bans. They're brown, but it's okay. They're dark tortoise, and it would work just fine. Fragrance I would pair with this on a date during the warmer months. At night, I might throw on something like Calvin Klein Euphoria Intense. This is a stunning fragrance, especially for the price. It isn't completely different, but it's not like everything else out there. It is a little bit of everything. It's fresh, like aromatic and spicy. There's a sweet warmth to it. There's a woodiness. There's even a little bit of oud in here, apparently. It's just a great scent. It's very, very sexy. It is a compliment getter. It's something that people want to get close to, but it doesn't smell like every other basic one out there. So easy to wear, still recommended to this day. Again, you can get it pretty cheap. I'm gonna have links to everything down below in the description. All right, it's time for casual night cool. Now, as you've probably noticed, for the nighttime, I tend to stick to darker colors, mainly black when I go out at night, and I'll wear lighter colors for the daytime. Again, that's just how I do it. You can use that as a guideline or not. Now, as you can see, again, we're keeping it dark, but I did want to add a splash of color with this blue blazer. And I just put it on top of all black. I did tuck my t-shirt in. This is, again, another Into the AM essential tee. So it's just a much cleaner look. It's still classy while still being on the casual side. I do have some black skinny jeans. These are from Express. I'm kind of phasing out skinny jeans. I'm starting to wear more kind of relaxed fit a little bit more, but these are still skinnies. I still do wear these. They still fit okay. And I paired these with my black Chelseas. I'm going with the silver watch. Very simply because it matches my silver buckle. Just a little bit of coordination there. And a fragrance I might go with for an occasion like this. Again, this is possibly a date night during the cooler months. I have a little decant here from Decant X. You guys already know them. They're some of my best friends in the whole world. And this is from Parfum de Marly. This is called Eau à Jean. And I'll be honest, I've been sleeping on this fragrance for a long time. A lot of you guys have always recommended it, and I have to vouch, this is a phenomenal fragrance for an occasion like this. This is a delicious, delectable fragrance. It is sweet, it is spicy, you get lots of cinnamon and honey in here, lots of vanilla, you got a lot of tonka bean. It is just, again, rich, it is sticky, it makes your mouth water. It smells delicious, it is incredible, and has great performance too. Again, you can sample it down at Decant X. Use my code STAYFRESH17 if you want to save a little bit of money. Makes it so easy to try some stuff before committing to a full bottle. But I think a scent profile like this, something sweet and delectable, will work perfectly for a casual night out during the cooler months. Winter dress, maybe something like this. Alrighty, we are into formal warm. Now, I got on a suit with no jacket. That's basically all I did here. Formal event in the evening time. If you're not wearing a tuxedo, then you could wear a suit. And you can see here, I'm going with this slightly monochromatic look. I got different shades of blue. Got this patterned shirt with a patterned tie. Again, I'm no master of matching things together. This just looked good to me, so I put it on. We got this kind of floral print with this blue and turquoise, you know, with a very light blue shirt. So there's some nice contrast here. For my tie also, I went with a double Windsor. I tend to use a couple of different knots. I go with the double Windsor when I have a wider collar, so it kind of fills it out a little bit more. I always like to use a tie clip just to keep it in place, and it's a nice classy look. Went with the gold watch just because I wanted a little bit of pop. And if we look at the bottom half of this outfit, I have these kind of oxblood colored dress shoes and a belt that mostly matches that. Adds a little bit of pop to the blue. Just adds some contrast here. Again, it's dressy, it's formal, but it's something that is still gonna be breathable because I'm not wearing a jacket. Again, if it's warm. One more little rule of thumb for ties, guys, when you tie your ties, in terms of length, you want it to come down right above the buckle. It can touch the buckle a little bit, it can sit above the buckle, no more than an inch, I would say. You don't want your tie up here, you don't want it all the way down here. You can see the balance here. So you want to go for that kind of length when you have your tie on. In terms of eyewear, if I was going to wear glasses, which I probably would, I have two pairs of glasses that are a little bit more formal. I have these very clean, minimalist, round glasses that I could throw on. Again, they don't draw too much attention, but they do have a clean, elegant look. I could go for the Ray-Bans. Once again, a little bit more of a bold look if I wanted to do that. The fragrance I would go with for a formal event during the warmer weather, so I want something with some freshness to it, but it has oomph, it has body, something that's gonna turn heads, something that is going to be different and stand out. I would go with Roger Parfum's Oligarch. Definitely in my top 3 from the house, without a doubt. This is a very fresh, aromatic, citrusy, herbaceous, woody scent. There's some fruitiness in there. There's a playful vibe to it, but there's a very serious, get business done kind of nature to this fragrance. It's a stunning scent. This is a boss scent. This is something that, again, works very well in a formal situation. So I would throw this on with this kind of outfit. Now, to keep it simple, for our final occasion, which is formal, cool weather, just to keep it simple, I'm gonna throw on the jacket. And that's all I'm gonna do, because I've changed so much, I'm tired of changing. But I've had a good time doing this. So yeah, I throw on the jacket to complete the suit look. And you can see, yeah, it's all cohesive, everything goes together. In terms of the color of this suit, I wouldn't necessarily go to this as a formal suit. I would wear something darker. I might wear a charcoal or, you know, very, very dark gray. I don't like to wear black unless it's a funeral or something like that, but I don't love black suits. So this is not my go-to color, but it does look nice, as you can see. You know, something you could wear to a wedding, maybe a wedding reception in the evening time. This is not a bad look at all. And what fragrance would I pair with this kind of outfit? Well, again, from my friends at Decant X, they let me sample a fragrance that I have smelled once before, and I actually really loved it. And I wanted to spend some more time with it. So this is coming from Amouage. This is called Epic Man. And I'm gonna give this a spray in the air so I can remind myself what it smells like. Wow, this is a very powerful, spicy, and woody scent. You gotta love oud with this one. There's a lot of oud in here that brings this very dry, refined, dark woodiness to the spices, maybe a little bit of a balsamic nature in there, a little bit of aromatic nature in there as well, maybe a touch of sweetness, but not a sweet scent by any means. Powerful scent profile, very elegant scent profile, something that would work very, very well for a formal event during the cooler months. That spice is going to really help it kick off the skin. So that's our final outfit. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, that is going to do it for me. That was a lot of fun. I hope you found it helpful, just in terms of some guidelines of pairing these two worlds together in one, because they really are one world. We can just think of them separately sometimes because we don't really talk about them here in the fragrance community. But it's so crucial that everything lines up, everything is cohesive. One thing I did mean to talk about that I completely forgot about until about halfway through filming was talking about the number of sprays for each fragrance I might put on. Really depends on what fragrance it is and how powerful that fragrance is, what kind of people you'll be around. Will it be a closed space? Will it be open space? What's the temperature? All those things play a role. General rule of thumb for me, I usually don't go less than 5 sprays for all my fragrances, and I usually won't go over 8, but usually I'll sit around that 5 to 7 range. Again, depending on the fragrance, depending on where I'll be. If you want to know a little bit more about my spray routine, check out my niche vlog video. That's a long video, but I wear 16 different fragrances and you basically get to see me spray on each one of them. And I kind of talk a little bit more about my philosophy behind number of sprays and where I spray and all that stuff. So that video should hopefully supplement that topic. But that's all I gotta say for today in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you have any philosophies on your style and your fragrance and how they pair together? Do you have any goals that you try to achieve when it comes to pairing these two things on a daily basis? Let's have a discussion about it. If you liked the video, please like the video. It really means so much to me. And please join the Fresh Squad if you want to improve your freshness, which is what this whole video was about. And you want more of this, then you might as well hit that button. Again, completely free. You could always change your mind later for whatever reason. But nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.